Hi viewers, it's Iram Ali here, immigration solicitor. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Immigration with Iram. In today's video, we will be looking at the accommodation requirements for a spouse entry clearance visa. So, regardless of whether you are renting or you own a property or you're living with parents or another family member, or you're house sharing, you're renting a room or the full property, you can apply for your spouse to join you in the UK, and there's no requirement of what type of property it should be, what the tenure should be, as long as there are certain elements of the accommodation that you can evidence. That should be enough for you to meet that requirement. Okay, so the the law that applies here within the immigration rules is the Housing Act, and what the Home Office need to be ensured of is that when your spouse comes and joins you in the UK, that the property will not be overcrowded. Okay, so it won't be overcrowded with the addition of your spouse. So there is a calculation and there is a ratio of how many people to how many bedrooms are available in that property. And in some cases, you can use the living room as a bedroom if the property will be overcrowded with your spouse coming here to live with you. And obviously, as a solicitor, I would look into that and make sure that you're advised appropriately. But for now, some basic requirements: you need to be able to obviously give the address, and then a council tax bill to show where the property is, where it's located, and that it's registered for council tax with the local authority. Now, sometimes a council tax bill is not in your name as the sponsor. Probably is your mom's name or your dad's name or your brother's name or your uncle's name, whatever. And you might feel that, oh, you can't apply because the council taxes are not in your name, or that you have to go about changing the name on the account and then request a new statement and you don't need to do any of that. You just need to make sure that the person who's named on the council tax bill is still the person that's living with you. So if it's your mum, for example, and she doesn't live with you anymore, then you do need to change the details on that, because the information contained on the council tax bill needs to be accurate. Okay, it needs to be accurate. So if a person who's not living at the property anymore, such as your parents or your siblings, but the council tax is still in their name, change it. Get it on your name, or whoever pays the council tax. So the council tax bill is evidence that you need to submit. Also, either a copy of your tenancy agreement or your mortgage statement if you own the property. Okay, now sometimes you may not be named on the tenancy agreement. It might be in your parents' name or your sibling's name. So again, similar thing applies. Make sure the details are correct on the tenancy agreement, but you send a tenancy agreement to show that the property is being rented. Now, if you are living with parents and either they own the property and they're paying a mortgage, or they've paid off the mortgage and they've got evidence that the property is theirs, or they are renting it, then you will need a letter from your parents, or if it's your siblings that you're living with, you'll need a letter from them confirming that they own the property or they're renting the property, and that you live with them, and that they have no hesitation with your spouse coming and joining you here, and that they will live together. Okay, so very simple letter addressed to UK VI, explaining the circumstances, explaining that you live with them, explaining that they've no issue with your spouse coming and living with them too. And obviously they'll need to just attach some ID to that, copy of their passport or driving license, just to evidence who they are, and make sure you write the relationship between you and them in the letter. The home inspection report. So most councils, I would like to say all councils, will have the provision of you being able to request somebody to come out from their health department to check that the property is in a good state of repair. Ceiling's not falling down, it's not covered in damp all over the place, and it's not suitable for human habitat. So that's what they'll be assessing when they come out. So you can book that from a local authority. Somebody will come and assess the property and provide you with a written report. And what they will include in that report is how many rooms in the house: living rooms, bedrooms, bathroom, kitchen. Some go to the extent of actually measuring and putting the sizes in there, but they will usually comment on the size of the room, the state of the property, and they will list who lives there. They will list who lives in the property. Okay, so you might be by yourself or with your siblings, parents, whatever. So they will usually take names, and sometimes they take passport numbers, sometimes they take dates of birth, just to identify who is living in the property with you. Okay, and if it's just you living there, then that's fine. So yeah, you can get that from your local authority, or you can usually get them from your nearest estate agent. So estate agents also can assist you with a home inspection report. Again, they'll be coming out, as they do when they put a property on the market for rent or purchase. They will make sure that the property is in a good state of repair. They'll outline the rooms, they'll confirm who's living in the property as well. Okay, and in addition, you can send one up-to-date, very recent utility bill. But other than that, that is enough evidence to confirm what the living arrangements will be for the spouse that is coming to live with you, where you're living, and what where the property is and what the condition of the property is. And most importantly, that with the addition of your spouse coming and living with you in the UK at that property, it is not going to be overcrowded. It is not going to be overcrowded. Okay, so there is a ratio, there is a calculation that is used by the Home Office, which is part of which is from the Housing Act, so that they can apply that and make sure that it's not overcrowded. If there is an issue of overcrowding, in some cases you can use your living room as a bedroom. Obviously, you're going to sleep there through the night and make it available as a living room through the day. Lots of apartments and open plan properties have that. So living room becomes bedroom, and then becomes living room through the day, bedroom at night. So if that's one of the reasons why you are in some cases able to use your living room as a bedroom. So I'm going to stop there. I hope you found that information useful. Do give me a thumbs up if you liked my video, and do subscribe to my channel. I will be posting regular videos here to give you free legal advice and help you navigate your way through the UK immigration rules. Until next time, thank you for watching and take care.